Could you accept that? My question to y'all, man, could you accept that? You know what I'm saying? Is that something that you can accept? There are cases where people, even when people are just healthy, they just die. And I guess maybe for unknown reasons that we don't know about as of right now, or is it just a matter in which God just takes them? And it's like, hey, it's just time. So I'm definitely gonna look up some cases like that where people just died. You know what I'm saying? Cases where people, there was moments where people would just die. I wonder if there are moments like that, and I'm sure there are. Um, that's creepy, man. Oftentimes we kind of like to identify when it comes to death what caused it, but imagine dying and never having a reason for the death. I don't know. That's probably a new fear of mine. Like in terms of like my family, and I guess you could say the case for people who go missing, right? It's like they never found them, never know what happened. Like that's man. Talk about needing comfort to move on, and then like not having that in the perspective of like you just don't know what happened. That's very intense. But yeah, it's very intense, man. Let's keep it going.
However, the forensic investigator that was doing this very thorough autopsy did discover one thing that the hospital didn't find. And that was that Jason had a ruptured eardrum. Now, generally speaking, this would not have been a big, wow, we figured it out moment. However, the forensic investigator was trying to come up with all these different theories about what could have killed Jason. And when they found the ruptured eardrum, paired with something else they had sort of zeroed in on, which was the weather at the time of Jason's death, they put those things together and realized they had figured it out. It would turn out, when Jason was on the phone speaking to Kathy, lightning struck the phone line outside. The electricity carried through the line, through the phone, into Jason's head, killed him instantly. As for Kathy,
Insane, y'all. Insane. Mirrors when it's thundering outside, or should say things like that. Don't be oh, come on. Should be like don't play the game. Don't be on the phones when it's thundering outside. But hey, I got that chick I want to talk to, so I'm trying to get on the phone. This or that, and she would say those things when I was younger. And a story like this shows me why. You know what I'm saying? We oftentimes look at our parents as like not knowing what they talking about, but they be knowing what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like we really have to understand that we don't know everything, and sometimes that can save your life. That bit of humility can save your life in terms of realizing that you don't know everything, and because you don't know everything, you need to listen to someone who knows something. Yeah, man. Rejected. Yeah. It was very. I was very sad to hear, man. This man was about to ask his crush, right? You sitting here, you've been afraid all this time. You getting ready to ask your crush, hey, I like you. I want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Can we talk about that being a possibility? You know, you're getting ready to make that a statement in your life, and you get struck by lightning and die that way, bro. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that, but that death has no favoritism, and that it will, and it is something that we all will experience. However, in Jesus Christ, you don't have to experience that spiritually. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's finish this up. Let's finish this up.
she would later say that she could tell Jason was almost certainly going to ask her to be his girlfriend. And she said, had he asked, she would have said yes.
Had he asked, had this guy would ask this girl if he could date her or if she would be his girlfriend, that she would have said yes. You know what I'm saying? Like a few moments away, a few seconds away from, I guess, doing what he wanted to do. He's been wanting to do, just to get struck by lightning and die through a phone line. Gotta tell you, man. Like I said, that's very humbling. You don't know your last, man. And it's also one of those moments of reflection where it's like, hey, man, you want to make sure that you do all that you need to do. You know what I'm saying? While you can.